Hello and welcome back to this channel. So first of all, I really apologize for the background noise. It's extremely windy out there today. We even have a weather warning, and no matter what I try to do, closing windows or doors, it's still too noisy. Okay, so in today's video, we're gonna try and draw this simple floral illustration or a symmetric illustration, which you can use on pillow covers and stuff like that using Procreate. So let's just get started. I'll be drawing this illustration from scratch, but don't worry, I have a sketch for you and it looks something like this, and you can go ahead and download it if you want. I also have picked some colors for this illustration, which I will be sharing as well. You can find the link to download everything in the description box below. And I'll also be using a texture. If you want to download the same texture, the link is in the description box below. And if you want to learn how to add texture to your artwork, I have a tutorial on that as well, which I'll link in the description box below or here in the card. So let's just get started. I'm going to use a square. So click on that. I'll be using the same artboard because I don't want to create a new one. I'll just uncheck it and start from scratch. Let's go ahead and click and create a symmetry grid here. Click on this branch, go to canvas, click on drawing guide and edit drawing guide. Let's go to symmetry, click on options and make sure you click on rotation symmetry and click on radial and then click on done. So for this illustration, we'll be using the blotchy brush. You can find it under calligraphy and blotchy. So let's go ahead and bring in our sketch now. Click on the wrench, click on insert a photo, go to your sketch and bring it in, click on the arrow, go here, click on the N, reduce the opacity and make sure you go ahead and choose multiply. Now let's click on a new layer and we'll start drawing now. I'm going to choose the red and we'll start off with the red flowers. That is the one that you see here. So go ahead and make sure you're on a new layer. And as you can see, it does not show as assisted. That means it does not have the grid. So click on this and click on drawing assist. So now let's start with the red flower. So let me go ahead and choose a smaller brush size, maybe around 45%. I'm just going to draw like this. But for this part, I'm going to lift my brush and draw again so that it creates a bit of a texture. Our red flowers are done and now it's time to do the green leaves. Click on the green color and just draw like this. Now, if you feel it's too thick, please go ahead and reduce the size to a bit more. Mine is at 33 right now. And I think it's better to be like that. I'm going to draw in this as well. If you're wondering why the lighting changed, because it got so sunny outside that I had to close the blinds. Okay, so our leaves are okay now. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate this layer. Swipe, click on duplicate. So it makes sure there are two layers on top of each other. And now we're going to color some of the flowers as yellow, just because we can. Click on the yellow color. Now I'll go ahead and click on drawing assist again. I'll click and drag and drop the color, but I'm not letting go of the brush yet. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce it so that only that flower is yellow. So I'm going to do the same thing to one of the other flowers as well, maybe here. And then make sure that is yellow as well. Maybe here and maybe here. So I have my yellow flowers ready as well. Now let's go ahead and click on a new layer and click on drawing assist again because we're going to draw the other things right now. I want to draw the center one, so I'll go to the pink flower right now. I'm just going to go ahead and draw this. I think that looks good, but I want to draw this bud as well. And maybe here as well. And let me go ahead and choose the dark purple that we have. And we're going to go ahead and draw this thingy. And obviously we want it here as well. And this as well. And some here as well. And this, wherever there's pink, make sure you add this color. Okay, you can go ahead and uncheck the sketch and make sure that everything looks good, and then you can check back in. Now let's click on a new layer and we're going to add the rest of the greens. So go ahead and click on drawing assist again, and we will choose the green color right now, and we're going to add the other leaves, especially this one. And maybe these as well. Make sure you've covered everything. And now we just have to add some yellow flowers here and there. For this one, maybe this as well. And this is a red, I guess, so let's choose red. Okay, I think we have covered everything. Let's go ahead and uncheck the sketch, and you can see that your artwork is almost ready. And if you feel like you want these greens to be darker and something like that, just duplicate it and it overlaps it and makes it much darker. And now let's go ahead and add some texture to this so that it looks much better. So go ahead and do that. Okay, so you've added texture as well, and the only thing left to do is to export it. But if you feel like you can add more things to it, please go ahead and do that. You can choose the same colors, and I'm going to bring this layer a little bit below the green layer because then it looks much better. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of stuff here. Oops, make sure not this one. Go to this layer. You can just add things if you want. Make it a bit darker. All right, and I think that looks good. And if you want, you can add more things because I think that there's some yellows missing in here. So you can just add some blobs here and there where we can find some space. All right, so your illustration is ready. All you have to do now is export this. You can click on this wrench again, share as a PNG or JPEG or whatever you want, and you can upload it to sites or share it with your friends and do whatever you want with that. So I'm just going to quickly add my watermark. Since it's print me some color, I'm going to add that here. Oops. Because the assist is turned on, I'll go here, click on a new layer and add my watermark. I could use Think Beyond Color as well, or anything that you want. If you want to know how to create these watermark stamp brushes, I have a tutorial on that as well, and I will link it in the description box below. Okay, so if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Okay, I guess I'll see you in the next video then. Bye-bye.